And gets both to drop at the line.
Right back to you.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills against Clint Capella. To DeRozan. Surveys the floor. Clint Capella pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Harden with it up top. His guys trail by 10. Clint Capella. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Oh, he had it.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Harden with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Gordon against Patty Mills. Capella to Harden. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Mills in possession. His team leads it by 10.
Big pick right there.
To Rudy Gay. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Capella, down low. Missed a wide open look. Rudy Gay. And now Houston has the basketball. And draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Clint Capella at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
We take pride in a smoke-free environment, so we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Time for some reinforcement. Greg Popovich will switch things up. DeRozan.
Here we go. I get on it.
Derek White matched up with Capella. No, I missed a short one there. Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Harden matched up with Bellinelli. He's looking for that touch.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
DeRozan against the former MVP. Off the mark.
And Ed, these are the kind of games that haunt you when you're on your team bus and you're scrolling through social media and you see all the memes being made about you, all the clips being done about all your missed shots. That can only get you motivated to get back in the gym and get ready for the next one.
To DeRozan. Oh, had him going there for a second. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Nothing going here on that drive. To Westbrook.
Wait on it.
Tucker. Harden. To Westbrook. Shot clock winding down. Westbrook can't get the bounce. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Harden gets it in the left corner. To Harden. LaMarcus Aldridge rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Harden. Screen coming. James Harden fires for 2 off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It's Rockets ball. Harden. And he hits. Take stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. DeRozan to Aldridge. And the finish. Slam dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Westbrook into the front court. Trailing by 14. To Harden. Not that time.
Here we go. Wait on it.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Harden here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Deep right corner. Westbrook buries it. It's a 3.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Nothing going here on that drive. That ends the third quarter. The Spurs way out in front. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Almost, but no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Houston takes over to Fareed. Rivers, guarded by Derek White. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Austin Rivers trying to cash in on a three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw's good. A three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. DeRozan, Capella's on him. Aldridge has a chance. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
I got ball.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Rivers into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Deep two there, won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
DeRozan with the basketball.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Deep left corner. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Aldridge over to the right side for three and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Rivers. Iman Shumpert matched up with DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Missed it.
I got him. Here we go.
Bellinelli guarded by Gerald Green. Down low, Aldridge. And that one out of bounds off a spur.
Come on, it's important.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Rivers picked up by Derek White. And he scores on the step back.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Oh, you can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Tucker. And finishes strong.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
San Antonio ball. To Aldridge. And the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Curling inside. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
DeRozan with the basketball. The lead is 11. To Aldridge. Shot from the lane won't go. Rivers with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Spurs in possession. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Count the basket at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harden defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. To P.J. Tucker. Harden won't go down. To Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Spurs have it. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. Tucker with the rebound. To Harden. And counted at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And he stuffs it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Westbrook into the front court. His guy's down 11. Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's the Spurs who are... Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs. The Rockets were hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets.
Game trap. Second chance points.
The San Antonio Spurs were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
DeMar DeRozan is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.